is a dub. Spice up your life, but have some sense. The last time I approached a man, he turned out being Aquarius. Is that the kind of blood we want on our hands? I said benefits, not losses. You gotta go outside, babe. Turns out he went back to his ex. Yay! What's up, cousins? Welcome back to a new video. Today is a what would Biddy do? Calling in the Big Biddy hotline. Like, what would Big Biddy do? You called in, you had a few questions. I did this on the fly. I was in the process of about to put on a wig, and I was just like, I don't want to just stay here and put on a wig. I want to talk to y'all. Follow me on Instagram if you ever want to put in your advice question. It happens randomly, so you gotta be my friend. You gotta be my cousin on my mother's side and my father's side. Couple things to ignore. That's the first one. 2, yes, I shaved my head. I felt like it. Welcome, you know, welcome to that. 3, my nails were short. 4, we're about to put on a wig anyway. Kind of like calling in the hotline, what would Big Biddy do? But I didn't get that many questions, and that is okay because let's just keep it short and sweet. And we're about to put on a wig with, so this is my first time putting on a wig since I shaved my head like 2 days ago, so it's not like it's like something you've missed or anything like that. Today is Sunday, December 3rd. Oh my god, this wig about to lay dumb flat. Like, it's not a wig dedicated video, but we're gonna do the get ready at the same time. But this is, I've never done like a get ready with me with the wig, like the whole experience. So we're gonna do it with BeautyForever hair, and I like BeautyForever hair, so I know they're not about to let me down. So I might as well just, you know, do everything at once. In the box, I have a hair bag, obviously. Gotta have this, the wig band, couple wig bands, wig caps, with the So, Phoenix's hair acting a fool. Are we surprised? Are we shocked? We're not shocked. I'll show y'all the wig I'm about to put on before I start answering these questions. Full-time daddy. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Look at the movement on her. I could just flick my wrist once and she's still gonna watch this. Look at the little flick I'm doing, like. But look at this color. It's not red, but it's red. You know, I'm so against my skin, like red, black, into that. Why do I be rapping? The first advice question I have is not an advice question, and it says, can we get a tattoo tour? I feel like I've done 1,000,001 tattoo tours, so there's none to do. And also, I'm so confused as to how I'm supposed to do this back comb now that I ain't got no hair. Second advice question is how to approach a guy first. That is very unhinged behavior. I don't do that, and even when I am doing it, I don't do it because I'm like literally communicating telepathically. I'm not saying nothing. I'm giving a really good sultry eye. That's as most as you getting out of me. Telekinesis and eye contact. That is it. I'm not in the business right now to approach men, because any man you approach, you never know if you even really they tight, because you the one that did the approaching, and I'm not set up for that. I'm not approaching men. I don't recommend it. Like, come on, like what? You asking me, and I'm telling you, don't do it. Puerto Rican, feel like a Puerto Rican. I think a little quick flip over is what we need. Am I right or am I right? I think the last time I approached a man, he turned out being Aquarius. Is that the kind of blood we want on our hands? No, I don't recommend. We're still battling it out to this day, and I did that in September, and I didn't even approach him. What I did was look at him. No, oh my god, I did approach him, and I asked him for his lighter. My friend needed a lighter, and I was looking at this man. He was the only, I think I told the story over and over and over on live. I've been looking at this man all night because it was a very hipster, they them type of party. Come to find out, after we got to know each other, he was there to, you know, as a cousin, but whatever. But he don't only sis up to no good looking man there, and naturally that's what I like an idiot. I need to grow up, but at the time that's what it was given. I'm eyeing him all night, but not for him to look at me, but I'm looking to make sure this is something I'm actually about to do, because I done had some drinks in me, and I'm just like, and I haven't had nothing, no action since I left my baby father in April. Like, it was just too many things happening at once. Thank you. How did this turn into a story time? This hair is so cute. Okay, I was gonna bleach the knots, but I really don't have the time. So finally, my friend looks to me and he's like, do you have a lighter? And I'm like, no, but I see that man lighting his flip, and I said, that's my end. I went up there, I said, Mr. Let me use your lighter. And then we sat down where I left off, but just now, do not approach these niggas. Okay, I'm gonna use some of this foundation cream in 16 Ruby Kisses. I don't know why I'm using this because I never get it right, but I feel like I need to keep trying. Just to tint the lace a bit. Fab. That looks great. Let's just move on. If you hear some heavy breathing, it's obviously this crazy girl. So the next question is, how do you get over a, I'm gonna say man, the word she uses a little. My favorite way, I say this every year, every time someone asks me this question, you always get more people on the team. I'm gonna give BeautyForever 10 out of 10 because I be fighting tooth and nail trying to get these ear tabs cut out. Phoenix, you're stressing me out. What are you doing? What? Okay, the ears are cut out. The daughter is wilding. How I even tried to come back into the dating scene was to help get him over my baby father. We had to put that wild animal down. Yeah, like it's fine with me because like look what we ended up with. It's so funny to me that there is like nothing holding these combs down. Yeah, I think I left off on how to get over and like remember I did remind y'all nothing better than like getting something new. Like I honestly like it took me a little minute to like leave my Aquarius little boo alone, but it helps when you get like once you get something new on your plate, like it's like who cares about the old plate? Like we need to stop acting like we can't add more than chicken alfredo on our menu. Like we can have other things too and enjoy them. Like once you put all your eggs in one basket, you destined for failure, especially if you don't even know what the other basket look like. Like that's insane. Who knows? The reason why like you may not get like her back from in a timely fashion or like get pressed the way you like, you know, like someone on your body the way you like, because you never even know, you don't know what their basket is. And here you are, just your one little egg in your basket, just walk around thinking shit's sweet, and he got a whole load. Like no. So or she. Please just keep adding to the pot. Like that's the best way I can think of for you to get over the one that did you wrong. And trust me, it took me a while, especially since I put everything in one basket on that Aquarius and it being an Aquarius, and then it's my first debut dick back out from like leaving my baby father. Like save yourself and broaden your horizons, because I did go on a date with somebody but they ended up being a weirdo, like a fan. Like if you're on my lives actively, shout out to you, then you know who we're talking about, or the predicament. But like please spread it wide and don't take them serious. You know, like that's one, I'm texting one of the niggas I be talking to. Once I let go of holding on to like thinking that dating means the one person you're not in a relationship that you're talking to needs to be doing all the everything for you, like life got better. Like no, you better get you an eater, get you a dater, like one that goes and takes you out on dates, get you one that like maybe you like to like watch movies, but you know only because of the season of like catching up on shows, not like I won't recommend that for a summertime babe. What's another one you need? Yeah, you need one that gonna eat that, dig that. Those is not the same ones. The eaters and the diggers is not the same. Sometimes if you lucky and they good at both at once, that's okay, but even that's dangerous, because then you start getting a little loopy and you start like, yo, like where you been at? No. So yeah, back to what I was saying. One eater, one digger, one dater. That's for going out to, you know, eat and having a good time, links and drinks, you know, like and then I would say maybe get another one for like activity dates, ones that like bowling, only if the one that take you out to like the eat ones ain't doing it. Yeah, so you got that one. And then you also need the, not Netflix and chill per se, but one that you don't mind, like if you're a smoker, like, you know, smoking, watching your shows, maybe a make out, but like nothing too crazy, you know, spice up your life but have some sense. Now how to rebuild it, that's the tricky part. And if you're in New York, it's a little bit more trickier. Maybe it's trickier if you're not in like a rural a place that like people go outside a lot. Okay, this is before customization, and we're digging it back to the question at hand, which was how to rebuild your roster and keep your sanity. And I'm gonna tell you that some of your sanity is gonna be gone if you like not around like meeting people outside randomly. And if you're a mother and you got a schedule when you go outside, like it's definitely gonna be one of them times where you're gonna lose your sanity at the beginning because you gotta start with ground zero. Ground zero being hinge. Sorry, but we all been there. We all be in there and in and out, pop out, delete the app, re-download. There's times you just don't meet people when you outside and people be online. So ain't no shame in that. Tap in, tap out. Right now, I'm currently tapped out. Deleted the app. Can't do it right now. Sanity, you're dating. That is just annoying in itself. Like, no. So, honestly, I could keep this, put some mousse on this and just leave it like that. But I don't feel like it. So, say that to say the roster can be built on Hinge. There will be people that annoy you. The roster can be started on Hinge because you may go outside and then you see somebody else who meet outside. Like, but you got to get the motion going. How do you get back on the dating scene after taking a break? You need to go for some links and drinks with your girlfriends and hope you run into somebody out there. You can go to one of these little, you know, like little pop-up shop joints. You gotta go outside, babe. There's no other way. I barely even know how to restart. If I wanted to restart, since I've deleted Hinge, I went outside. Like Tata has invited me out and I start either like asking people, like not asking people, but if I see someone cute and I'm like, oh, I wonder what time he on, I'll be like, I just treat them as a friend. And then maybe if they start like being a little flirty and I like what they say, and then I can switch the conversation, but I'll just treat them as a friend. That's where we're at. Like, keep in mind the dating pool has full-blown piss in it right now, so what we're being given is treacherous. After you take a break, you have to go out with your girlfriends. Like I said, like there's no other way. At least you got the rotation going, and like one little fun day can lead you into meeting somebody else. So how do I become more unapologetic? Tata has this amazing quote that she reminds me of a lot when I kind of get into my overthinking headspace, or just like trying not to be vulnerable headspace. The best way that she's described it to me is like, you're gonna get hurt. Verbatim, the phrase is, you're gonna get hurt, but who cares? Like, so what? And that has helped me just like move through life, relationship, like in the dating world, like, okay, and like, it's literally okay and like, who cares? But did you die? Like, type of time. Just do what you want to do. Like, who cares? Like, who cares? It's literally not God on Judgment Day. Like, who cares? They don't care. The men don't care. Why are we? This is this guy. This will lift your lace up, so please just use it sparingly. Putting it down now, and then I'm gonna do some more tweezing after. But I want to make sure she's secure, so that's why we're using this little melting, babes. She's unforgiving, and I think that it's gonna come on your time. I think you're gonna try it once and realize, like, being yourself in that moment, like, felt fab. Like, okay, and like, did I die? No. And was I myself? Yes. And like the quality of life you have when you're just honestly just being yourself, chef's kiss. You know, it feel good. I think that you just have to go for it once and then go for it a second time. Like, you just gotta go for it. It's like a split decision. Like, anytime I was unapologetic about something, it was like literally, it felt like impulse. Like, I was like, well, you know, here we are. Like, the people that was in control of my brain was just like, fuck it, she's going for it. That's how it feels. Just gonna, oops. I need to buy one of those fans. Looking to start content creation, tips, do's and don'ts. Do be yourself. Don't do what you think people want to see, because then you're gonna keep searching and asking people, oh, what do you want to see? What do you want to see? What do you want to see? And then you just sitting there like, what do I even like? Do I even like this? Do y'all have poor taste? Are y'all even my audience? Do what you want. I'm not saying don't trust different like avenues out. Don't be a slave to something you're not. Like, just because, you know, this gets the views, because then it's always, you're not gonna want to do it. You're not gonna want to content create. You're gonna treat it like it's another 9 to 5 that you hate, because that's what 9 to 5 is. You just doing something that you can tolerate to get your coin. Now, make sure you enjoy it. I enjoy getting dressed. I enjoy having a personality. I do. So I have learned to focus on that and go towards that way. And I like to look good. I like to, you know, I don't like doing my own hair, but I do like to put on a wig. Like, you know, you continue to evolve and fine tune it as you go, constantly, but do what you like to do. Don't go out and spend man money doing holes. on fucking makeup if you don't like doing makeup. If you a wham bam thank you man kind of makeup girl, don't be let's try this new foundation when you know you okay with that one foundation you had since 2017. Like, I mean, not that far back, but you get it. I gotta bring my voice out just a little bit because I don't want that girl to wake up and wild out. Okay, so speaking of new makeup, lately I'm gonna start with doing the blush first. Lately that's been my jam. Just a little you know, nothing crazy. How do you navigate having a crush on someone at work? Are you not flirting? Because like I'm saying, flirt back, babes. I may be toxic, but I don't hurt to flirt. Never did, never will. Like I've been at my job plenty of times, different jobs where I've had a crush on somebody I work with. The outfits that day, banging. Why you don't ask them what they doing after work? Like, ain't nothing wrong with getting a little link and drink. What you doing with your funny friends at work, right? Like, come on. I'm gonna need y'all to tap into your big girl panty. Go for what you want. And if you like, you gonna just like, what are you scared of? Navigating around. Like, what do we not like and what do we not want to navigate around? Navigate to it. Don't be scared of it. Yummy Skin in the shade 10. Thoroughly been enjoying this lately. It's like makeup and skin, and y'all know like I'm okay. My skin is not troubled, so I can go that route because Miss Nasty Miss Cover Effects decided to discontinue. Anyway, I love this foundation brush with it. This pairing is fab. Here you can see the blend on the foundation. Super cute. Loving it. I only have like a little bit of hyperpigmentation, but nothing to cause concern because I like lately seeing the no makeup tutorials, even though the no makeup tutorials is coming with mad makeup on, but that's for another day. And for somebody else to dissect, not me. But like, look at that. Every time I wear it, I'm just like, did I put it on? And it be on. Like, I love it. I love it. This is one of the things that like TikTok hyped and got it right. Another new thing that I've been using is the Hourglass concealer. I normally was using Born This Way. I don't know, the shades kind of look the same. But I just was feeling like the Born This Way was a little too heavy for me right now. And also TikTok made me do it. And I like the one that it's so thinner, so it kind of keeps me from going overboard. So all I need these days is, you feel me? Give me a little, This is all I want. This is all I need for the aesthetic I'm giving lately. I don't want more than that, and if I need more than that, then I'll apply it after. What you tell your 23-year-old self? This is a very confusing age. First of all, 23 was 2013 for me. I did have my own apartment, and that's mainly because I wanted to bug out. This is what I was giving at 23. This was a brunch, okay? This was me at 23. Getting dressed, having fun, not a care in the world. 23. Going out to eat, having fun. Look at this. What is that? Oh my God, one of my favorite New Year's Eve pictures came from when I was 23. This is a Balmain dress. Loved this dress down. One of my favorite pictures ever. 23. Nothing confusing about 23, only because you're supposed to be batshit crazy at 23. Okay, this is after I let the concealer set a bit. And now I'm patting it in with the brush. I don't know how I feel about the brush. It may be the brush itself or application with the brush that I'm just not used to yet. But I'm just not a brush girl. Look at that. She took a chunk out of it. I mean, like 23 respectfully should be a time. Yeah, I'm doubling back. I can't do powder and think straight. Forget that. 23 should be a time of mistakes, being misunderstood, having fun. If you're like a serious girl, okay, that's fine. But 23, unless you like have to worry about feeding your family, in my opinion, have a blast, girl. Figure out what you don't like, who you don't like, date, don't date, break up, fuck, lose your mind, make some new friends, travel, enjoy not having kids if you don't. 23 should not be anything to be worried about at all. You need to start worrying about 25 plus and figure out what trajectory you want to be on, and even then more mistakes, more mistakes, more lessons, more lessons. Hello, like everyone just needs to like relax. Finally, we got some new questions and we're going to bronze with this NARS bronzer. My hands are so ashy. And Laguna 6. This is Laguna bronzing powder. I don't understand why it's so competitive. I'm also down for like bronzing tips and whatnot. But I like this bronzer because like I could get like maybe a darker one, but I like that it's not red. I was using a very red bronzer before. How am I feeling today? Pink. Letting go of old friendships. This is Huda Beauty's Charming Cherry Cheeky Vegan Blush. You need advice on letting go of friendships? Like honestly, you kind of know when. Actually, there's a fine line of like advocating for yourself and knowing when the friendship is done. If you have not advocated for yourself or put your foot down, because some good friendships just need like sometimes a firm like what's tea. I've had a good friendship recently try me and I was like, oh, we don't like, if you can't even talk to me respectfully, like there's nothing like that I need to redirect like at all. And then some people just lose their fucking mind, and like honestly, like it's not my business and it's not my job to redirect anybody that has lost their mind on me. It's not my job. It is like a case-by-case basis where you can share with someone like, hey, you're bugging out, I would like to go forward, but you gotta know that you bugged out. And some people will stand in it, say like, people will stand in their ego and just continue to let it run. I had one friendship just continue to let their ego take over, and I've lost that friendship, and that's fine. And then there's some people that are right, like, you know, I was bugging, and now you have your quality friend. People will weed themselves out, or you can weed them out. There's so many people on this earth that are willing to be good friends, and I don't think that we should be just tossing friends aside, but I think we should also definitely be weeding out the ones that are not willing to do the work and have the tough conversations from time to time. And sometimes the tough conversations can be 5 minutes, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. When they go wrong, it don't mean they went left. You know, I don't mean it's unsalvageable, but sometimes they are if the other person is not willing to meet you at the place where it got broken. So like, if that person not willing to meet you, it's done. Mourn it, say your goodbyes, but you're not about to lose yourself for the person that ain't about to lose, like ain't about to that deem you lost. You know, like, you know what I'm trying to say? My advice on friendships is evaluate if it's something that's worth having. And if it is worth having, let them know where they had you fucked up at. Just gonna add some bronzer right there. Bronzer will just get that girl right back where she need to be. The melting spray did a great job. For my final like bestie that I'm mad late to, I used to really like the Milk setting spray. It's still good, but recently still like one size. It's down to the last grip, but this is not a I need a wet setting spray. I need a setting spray that's gonna melt and marry everything together, and then I use this on top. I probably said this in one of my Get Ready meetings, but whatever. This is my new baby. This Charlotte Tilbury. I was late. I was blind, but now I can see. Like, she really will set your ass. You gotta go outside, babe. Like, she gonna just get it together and make it stick. And make it stick. If I was actually going somewhere, I'm going nowhere. I may go to Williamsburg to pick up something from Sephora. But if I was actually going somewhere, I would put this on top just for good measure. Look at what we got. How do you create a village after becoming a single mom, and how do you maintain sense of self? Every day I think I die a little bit inside. I'm not gonna hold you. Every day I have to just realize like, this is my choice and I can no longer be selfish. Luckily have kept great friends around me, willing to reassure me that I ask of them. I don't ask much, and you know, like I'm when I have anxiety to over ask, I'm lucky enough to have people that just will let me know like, girl, we are happy to do so, you know. Just gotta ask, like, you gotta really like go back to being unapologetic and like shoot your shot and ask. And okay, you know, the worst come to worst, people gonna tell you I can't help you today, or I can't do this today. It is your responsibility at the end of the day, and that's that. Like, and then you live to fight another day. Mind you, this is only for single parents. Obviously, if you have a spouse, a partner, a boyfriend, a girlfriend, like it won't feel like this. It won't feel like you're just drowning every day but somehow tread water or learn to swim randomly. No, it won't feel like that. But I think I curated a village out of my friends and chose them wisely. If someone's not available to help me a certain day, it's also made me better as a mom because I've learned to just like see where I can pick up the slack and do something for myself, you know? I don't know. It's honestly still a work in progress. I would love to have a bigger village, but like the village I have shows up. I think that you gotta make sure you got solid people around and speak up. If you know you need help, say something. My mom fits in when she can. I maintain a sense of self by doing this. I'm just one of those people, like it sounds really vain, but I maintain a sense of self by getting dressed, being invited out, doing my hair, doing my makeup, doing something that makes me feel good, buying stuff, which sucks, but like that's just my breed. Some people like to cook. Your sense of self will lie in something that you know you like to do. I'm gonna use Makeup Forever. It's brown pencil and dimensional dark brown because I just don't feel like being black right now. It was a terrible way to say that. I got one that said, girl, mine is too long, and she had to DM it to me. Then I'm gonna be annoying and just do my Cupid's bow in black. Girl, mine is too long, so I got involved with her at work as friends with benefits. Hear me out. He only comes on the weekend, so I thought it could work out. When we started, we had both got out of relationships and decided it was best to stay casual. Turns out he went back to his ex. He has been fucking her and me and God knows who else. Context, it's been 6 months of us fucking. I just found out this week apparently it didn't work out again with his ex. Now he's heartbroken. But why am I in it? Question mark. He's not talking to me. I didn't get mad because I thought we were both being honest about our situations. Tell me why this man is trying to make me feel jealous with my work bestie. Yes, I confronted him, but he's not replying to my texts. But I should have known. At some point, he would get real distant talking about why am I catching feelings when I call him out. Anyways, girl, I know I gotta just did it, but let me know your thoughts. Girl, you know the answer. Girl, you know the answer. We love what a nigga play dumb because like, we know that there's nothing we're missing out on. Delusional dick gets delusional responses. Like, he wants to play dumb. Now I'm an idiot. Like, what are you talking about? Like, now, like, please make room for somebody else with some sense. Like, I see it as a win. Like, yes, the friends benefits. At first, we gotta mourn it. I feel that. I absolutely feel that. But now, I think that like if we got that, imagine what else better is out there. A win is a win. I'm glad that he showed that you don't got no business being around anyone that wants to make you jealous while they have a girlfriend while you at work. Like, sister, like you, sister as in him. Sis, you want me to feel chaotic. That just goes to show that somebody else is going to tear this coochie up by the power vested in me. It has some sense. That's even better because anything is better than you. Thank you for letting me know that this has run its course. Like, trying to get me any man that wants to make you jealous is a dub. Like, all around dub. I don't even want your energy in me. Make me jealous? Make me jealous? Where do you think that that's beneficial to our situation? Making me jealous just gonna make me upset, and making me upset gonna make me disappear because I'm gonna hurt your feelings. I don't want to be in a position where I said benefits, not losses. Like, no, you know where you gotta that it. You said it. You gotta that it. He's a Looney Tune. Leave that to the ex that is willing to deal with it, because it ain't you. Jesus said ain't you. Lord knows. Please. Anybody but him, girl. Anyway, BeautyForever Torrid. Let me get some lip gloss. I don't even have lashes on and I know she's taking it. Every time I let go on one, there was another one within two. So, do I need lashes? Be honest. So I put on lashes. I just want to say how thoroughly I am happy with this wig. Even though the video was not about the wig, I just did it with y'all. But like, I don't know, more perfect. Imagine when I brush it out. Come and talk to me. I ain't really. This is all the hair push forward. Like here. I'm really happy with everything. I'm happy with y'all questions. I'm happy with my wig. I'm happy with my makeup. I'm happy with my baby because she's asleep. I'm happy. It's a rainy day, it's gloomy, there's barely any light in here, but who cares? And if I decide to do my signature half up, half down, but I'm just really into the fact that I can just toss her over. Anyway, obviously we're gonna do more of these in the future because like I'm just getting my group back as a single parent, trying to learn like the schedule, how to film, when to film, when's the best time to film, when's the best time to edit, which is, you know, I am. Thank you for giving me grace. Thank you for still sticking around. Thank you for always coming back. Thank you for telling a friend, telling a friend, telling friends. Thank you for, and shout out to BeautyForever. Shout out to BeautyForever for this, because one thing about it, I love working with BeautyForever, and it's very clear why. BeautyForever has given me some of my favorite wigs and worked with me on some of my favorite. So, good night.